Good morning, Wildcats. I'm Bailee.
And I'm Skrabal, and this is the Wildcat Report.
And to start things off this morning, we have a blood drive coming up. It's on October 5th. So if you're 17 and you meet all the requirements, there's a couple height and weight ones. So if you meet those, sign up with any HOSA member or Mr. Johnston in room 222. There's always a need for blood drives, so if you meet the requirements, you should really sign up.
Yes, and here is Blake with a story on the Teacher of the Week.
Hi, this is Blake Morrissey with the Wildcat Report. This year, one teacher has been creating new buzz among the students with a unique way of teaching. That teacher is our Teacher of the Week. Meet Miss Ryan.
I grew up in Kansas City, Missouri, right by World's Fun, close to World's of Fun. And then I had been searching all over to find the college I wanted to go to, and I ended up really liking UNL. And so I became a Husker fan, and I really liked Nebraska, so I came up here. And I got engaged, and my fiance, actually, he went to Millard South. So there's a little rivalry right now between us, but that's kind of why we ended up in Omaha. And I like Omaha, and I like Millard West.
Students share what they like about Miss Ryan and what they like about her teaching skills.
The best teacher I have this semester.
She's nice and she makes the activity that we do fun.
She's really nice and she understands. Like if you don't quite get your homework done, she'll give you a little bit of time or something, you know, just like the little things.
She does a variety of things. We don't just do one thing the whole class. And I like how she'll help you if needed.
So, we have I serve your sandal.
She makes learning fun, and she'll give you time to work on stuff if you don't get it turned in on time. And yeah, she's just overall a good teacher.
All around, she's a good teacher. Like she's extremely nice, and I don't know, there isn't really a bad part about her.
Miss Ryan, her students think she's kind, helpful, and very happy. That's also what makes her our Teacher of the Week. This has been Blake Morrissey at the Wildcat Report.
Thanks, Blake.
Seniors, make sure you're also checking your Naviance accounts for everything and anything college.
Yes. No, we really don't want to yet, but we kind of have to. There's lots of scholarships, teacher recommendations forms, and there's a college search engine that works really well. You check all the things that you want, and it just magically appears a college for you. So definitely do that. And college visits, you sign up for those as well. Princeton's coming, and so is St. Thomas. So we've got some really good schools coming to Millard West. So go and sign up for those. And now we are going to go to Faith with a story on the Millard West volleyball team this season.
Last year, the young Wildcat volleyball team had a devastating loss at state versus the #1 team in the nation. This year, they plan to go a little bit further.
Before every game, we just warm up and we talk in a group and stuff, get us calmed down and stuff.
I think the team will be very competitive. Recently, they moved up to 4th in the rankings. There's still a lot of tough competition, but last year we were a very young team. This year we should be an experienced team, and I think that will help the girls to succeed in all of their matches.
The entire volleyball team wants to do better at state this year, and here are some reflections on how they plan to do it.
Probably we condition a lot because that's what our coach thinks helps, but whatever.
The team is preparing for state the same way we prepare every year. We take one competition at a time, make sure we're focused in practice and on the court during games. Just try and improve every single day, so hopefully we're peaking at the end of the season.
Individually, just have to work hard, and as a team effort, we need to work together instead of doing our own thing. This year, we're planning on to work on our passing, and I feel like we've gotten a lot better with it. The position I play is right side, and I'm a hitter.
We have a lot of changes, especially at the varsity level. We have girls playing different positions, and they're doing a really good job of taking on the different role and making improvements. We also went from a 6-2 last year to a 5-1 this year, meaning we have one setter, and we work around her. So there are a lot of changes, a lot of good changes that the girls are making.
As you can tell, the Wildcat volleyball team has made many changes but continues to improve. I'm Faith Cain, and this is the Wildcat Report.
Thanks, Faith.
Also in club news, Justice League and Classics Club are meeting on Tuesday after school. Justice League will be in room 253 and Classics Club will be in room 320. Also, Student Council meets on Friday morning at 7:15 in Wildcat 1.
Now, after all that information, we're going to go to Connor with a story on the softball team.
Hi, this is Connor Lusso with the Wildcat Report. With a 13-1 record and #1 ranking in state, girls softball is giving everything they have this season. One goal in mind: winning state?
The biggest game I played this season would probably be the one against Papio.
Miller South's our biggest opponent. We first thought it'd be Papio, but now that they finally beat us, Miller South finally beat us, it's them.
With an early exit in the 2011 state playoffs, the girls reflect back on the feelings they had and how they improved for this season.
Last game last year we lost. It sucks saying goodbye to all the seniors because obviously we've played with them for a really long time. But another thing is it was our opportunity to see how we've been in the last 3 years and what we need to do to make our team better for our senior year.
It was hard because, you're going to miss all the seniors that went away. And then just losing when you had the opportunity to come out strong and then not doing it and losing.
Last season our chemistry within our team sucked and it was really awful. We had no chemistry, no bond. And this year we're all together and it's a lot better than last year.
Last season we did pretty good. I think this year we have a better offense, so it's helping us a lot.
Lots of sayings, like finish it is one of them. We're taking over, and by those we mean we're going to win state this year.
Winning state?
Duh.
As you can see, winning it all this year is the #1 priority for this team. They believe they have a great chance of success. I'm Carl Lusso with the Wildcat Report. Back to you.
Thanks, Connor. Now here's Bailee and Brandon with 30 seconds of sports.
And I could play the background, and you could take the. It's evident you run the show, so let me back down. You take the leading role.
Hi, I'm Brandon.
I'm Bailee.
And this is Sports in 30 Seconds.
First off, Nebraska football lost 36-30 to UCLA on Saturday, and they're 1-1, but they play Arkansas State next Saturday, so they're favored to win that.
Yeah, speaking of football, Millard West defeated Burke 15-7, and Ross Strahl caught the game-winning touchdown pass from Drake Estitis. And they're going to be playing Millard South on Friday, and so they're now ranked 18 too. So great job, Millard West football.
And the girls' varsity Millard West softball team is now 13-1 after beating Marion 9-0 on Saturday behind 2 home runs. So they're doing pretty good this year.
So great job, softball, and that's all for us. I'm Brandon.
I'm Bailee.
And this is Sports in 30 Seconds.
Thanks, Bailee and Brandon, and now on to post-prom 2013. Seems kind of far away, but gotta start planning for it sometime,
Yeah,
right?
it'll come really quick, so.
Yeah. So for parents, there's an informational meeting on Thursday, September 20th in room 175 at 7 p.m. And if your parents get the internet newsletter that the school sends out, it says a different room number on there. So definitely let them know it's been changed to room 175.
Yes. Also, here's Brianna on a story on what is at the top of Wildcat's bucket list.
Some people want it to happen, some wish it would happen, and others make it happen. Once said by Michael Jordan. A bucket list is an arrangement of once-in-a-lifetime opportunities someone wants to achieve before they pass away. Many students are willing to share their desires before they leave the world.
Top of my bucket list is to own a Lamborghini Murcielago because they're probably the coolest car I've ever seen.
On my bucket list, I want to travel.
I want to eat spaghetti in Italy because it'd be cool to eat it where it came of food.
On the top of my bucket list is traveling to Egypt. I've always wanted to see the pyramids.
And something on my bucket list is I want to drive across the country. I want to drive from Nebraska to Phoenix. I did it with my family one time, and it's just a fun trip to go through the mountains.
I want to go to Australia because I want to see the Great Barrier Reef.
Top of my bucket list is to play college lacrosse because I've played lacrosse since I was about 5th grade. It'd be really awesome to keep on playing it.
On my bucket list, I would want to bungee jump off the Grand Canyon.
Top of my bucket list is to go skydiving because I think that would be really exhilarating and fun.
I want to race on the Isle of Man because not a lot of people get to do it, and it just seems pretty interesting.
Go to Europe before I die and travel to Germany, France, and Spain, and anywhere else with my friends and backpack and do European activities.
My bucket list before I die would probably go scuba diving in the ocean.
The thing I want to do for my bucket list is I would want to go to space because that would be the coolest thing ever.
The thing that's on the top of my bucket list is to go to Hawaii because it is tropical and I would like to go there to see Pearl Harbor.
A Rolls-Royce convertible flathead and take it to the Litchfield Hills of Connecticut, put the top down on a warm summer night, drive around at rapid speeds, and listen to The variation of wonderful music from Van Morrison to Beethoven.
Whether you want to go skydiving or go on an unplanned trip to Paris, life has no limitations except the ones you make. This has been Brianna Davis reporting.
Thanks, Brianna.
Lauren, what's on your bucket list?
I would actually love to go skydiving.
Me too. Kind of makes me nervous, but maybe you'll make me do it.
Totally. Let's go together.
Okay. That's all we have for you, Wildcats. I'm Bailee Netsch.
And I'm Lauren Skrabal.
And this was a Wildcat Report.